which was 50 years prior to winning Super Bowl 54. They didn't want to win another 50 years, so they went ahead and made it back this year. What a great run for this Kansas City team.
Meanwhile, the Buccaneers are back in the Super Bowl for just the second time in franchise history. I know one thing, they'd love a repeat of that first appearance.
Would they ever? That was 2003 in San Diego, and it was Super Bowl 37. They were the underdogs coming in against the Oakland Raiders, and they flogged the Raiders in that game, 48-21. Was the head coach of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but previously been the head coach of the Oakland Raiders. And during practice leading up to the game, he would play scout team quarterback and tell the defense all the characteristics and mannerisms of the Raiders quarterback, Rich Gannon, and had his defense totally prepared. And boy, did they play well and won their first Super Bowl title.
That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! With a first touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one at that. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead.
Points and keep moving.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
On the fake extra point.
And that is one, no doubt, that may come back to haunt them because the PAT tied it. They didn't need to go for two.
I keep searching for an explanation. I know it's quick right here. I think I can search for the next year and not come up with anything that absolutely works. Kick the point, man. Kick the point. I don't get it.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
And now back out comes the offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Anthony Hitchens.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you can do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And this is going to be a Bucs first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
It was a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Well, officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
Well, one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
A first down run there by Fournette as he'll get this forward for a gain of about 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
Buccaneers 7, Chiefs 6.
Second down at 7. Now a draw play. This is Jones. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
Brady now on first down. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Here's first down. First and goal at the 30.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Extra point put through by Succop, and the lead is up to 8. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at their own 27. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected at second down.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete. I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big play there, Mahomes to Watkins. 41 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. And this is caught at the 8. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of the Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. Oh, and it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's 2nd down. And again, it's Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Chiefs are a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he fins him off.
The conversion is no good on the fake extra point.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Again, we see Tom Brady and the Bucs set to take over. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. To throw again on 2nd down, Brady. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski, that's caught. Gronkowski's gonna go. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rob Gronkowski, 62 yards as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
And now here comes Kansas City. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
On first down, Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the...
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. Well, the disadvantage is...
Hola, bro. Hola, bro. Hola, bro. Hola. Hola, bro.
Behind the corner and into the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl.
Up 2nd and 10.
Throwing now is Mahomes, and going deep for Hill. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety.
Lo siento, bro. No se le puede cambiar el idioma al juego.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them